We're just going to touch base here on the quick shop stuff going on here. We got our 69 Corvette. This is a customer's car out of Omaha. We had it in here this last spring. Did a bunch of tune-up stuff on it, but then they wanted to bring it back, have us go through the motor, the tranny. We're going to put a vintage air kit and stuff in it. Well, the motor's been done. It's all been rebuilt. Tranny's been gone through. The motor was broken on a stand. We're basically just now getting everything hooked back up in the car and getting all of his new components and stuff put back in it. The vintage air components are still on back order, but we're going to try and get everything else accomplished that we can and stuff on it just to have it try and get it running and driving again here. I think we're waiting on the radiator to get record and show back up here at the end of the week. Nice car. It's a lot of fun. It was been in the same family, came out of California originally. This 77 Trans Am, this is a customer's car. He's from California. Kind of a similar concept here. We actually rebuilt his motor, tranny, getting it all ready to put back in the car. This is a 77 Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. It's an automatic. Very nice southern car for Patrick out of California. We're doing a few cars for him right now. Anyway, we'll touch base on a few others too. We got a 1970 Scout here that we've been working on off and on over the years. A good customer of ours here in town, him and his son. This is kind of their play toy during the summer months. His son drives it to school. Anyway, we're rebuilding their transmission and transfer case and putting a brand new blueprint 350 engine in it. So Tyler's been getting all the components and stuff set up, modifying the engine mounts, and making sure the transfer case, drive line, all the drive components and stuff are good to go on it. We'll be finishing up this as soon as we get the transmission back here, hopefully within the next week or so. It just depends on, they're all backed up down there now. Hey guys, we're here with Devin from the body shop. He's one of our lead painters and stuff. He's the one that actually painted this beautiful 57 Bel Air. Devin, can you just say just a couple of quick little snippets? What is this color? What was kind of the process we had to do with this color?
This is a Soul Red. It's a tri-coat. It's a base coat with a tinted mid-clear and a top clear coat top.
It took us several days to get this thing painted because of the process and stuff. Did you edge it all first and then?
Yeah, we jammed it all first and then we assembled it and painted the whole body all in one piece. So
nice. And so now basically what we're doing is you're prepping, getting a few parts hung so that Ryan can actually get starting on doing the wet sanding and polishing. And do we have everything else painted and stuff for it now?
Everything is ready to go.
Top and bottom, everything's else ready to go. Just start assembling stuff. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, thanks, Devin. This 57 Bel Air is a customer's car here. He's actually just from down the road here in Ceresco. He's a farmer. He's had this car forever. We've had the car here for a while in the shop, working on it off and on. It was quite a process, a lot of metal work, but hey, she's seeing the homeward stretch here right now with having some really pretty color on it, and they're going to start hanging doors and getting some big parts hung on it, and we got to figure out some wheels because I don't like those wheels. One of the rare 73 Trans Ams is always the Brewster Green Trans Am. Well, this car is actually a 4-speed, numbers matching, air-conditioned car that came from a good friend of mine, John, out of Michigan. It was in my collection for a while, and then a good customer of ours out of California, Patrick, he wanted it more than I did. Well, we're finishing it for him. So we just finished up this beautiful Brewster Green paint job on it. Ryan's been getting it wet sanded and polished, starting to assemble a lot of the components on it. We're finishing up some touching up on the rest of the parts. We're going to have doors and fenders on it going on it here soon. The motor's already been rebuilt in the drivetrain, so we'll be starting to stab that stuff back in here real soon as well. All right, we're in the body shop now here. We're actually with Jack. He actually is doing some metal fab work. We have a one-owner, two-wheel drive. It's a yellow Blazer for a customer of ours out of Missouri. Jack's just getting started. What kind of metal work are you starting with on this right now? Doing some floor patches?
Yeah, so what we're starting on is just some simple floor patches, getting those wrapped up. We will end up going pretty hard on this thing, as a lot of times these first generation Blazers end up having a lot of rust issues, especially on A and B pillars. So we have a big old bunch of sheet metal coming in, but we're just starting with some of the simple stuff, and it'll be quite a project, but I'm sure we, as a shop, we're more than capable of knocking her out.
Sounds good, Jack.
Yep.
So we'll keep everybody posted on this one because it's actually an original owner truck. I'm sure the owner will be stopping in here because he knows he's got quite a few stories about it. We had to drag it out of his barn out of Missouri and get it up here to our shop to get started on it here this summer for him. So luckily we're getting the process going. The original frame's already been sent out and it's actually getting blasted and powder coated and stuff now. We have the body just set on another frame so we can actually work on it and stuff right now and get all the metal work done. All right, we're with Jake here in the body shop right now. We got a 66 Buick Skylark convertible. This is a local customer's car. When it showed up, this thing was in pretty rough shape. So Jake's one of our lead fabricators and stuff here in the body shop, and he's really good at designing and doing custom metal fab. Well, we can't find a lot of parts for this car. In fact, if you have any parts for a car like this, please call us because we probably need it. Anyway, I'm gonna have Jake just do a really quick rundown on some of the parts that he's already designed and built for this car and then kind of the direction that we're going.
Like Dave said, not a lot of parts are able to be found for this car. So like the rear tail panel had to be fully rebuilt. This whole windshield frame here, fully rebuilt as well. There's a lot of structure stuff that they don't sell as well. So Keenan's in there doing a lot of the structure because convertibles obviously don't have a roof. So he's in there doing floors and stuff like that. The whole trunk floor has been redone. Pretty much every part on this car is going to be touched at some point.
We converted this to an AC car, so it's a non-AC car, and we're putting the AC components and stuff in it now.
All that side was fabbed to hold all the AC housing and stuff like that as well.
So we have it up on one of our frame benches and stuff here right now. Jake actually developed the framing system here so he could actually still hang the front fenders, the doors and everything to get all the alignments and the gaps and stuff as close as possible. Obviously we'll do final gapping once it gets down on the frame. The frame is actually out getting blasted and powder coated as well. So thanks, Jake.
Yep.
We got a lot of stuff going on here in the body shop right now, but I am going to touch base real quick on my buddy Joe's car. He's from Long Island, New York. We did another pro touring car for him several years ago. He had a blast with it, a lot of fun. Somebody talked him out of it. He sold it. We're building this one for him. Well, all the body and paint's already done on it. It's mini tubbed. We had to do some final adjustments to the floor, so it's actually back up on the rotisserie. We're putting a final coat of paint on the floors, and then we put a roll cage in here, functional roll cage, so it can still have a back seat and stuff. But anyway, we're going to touch all that stuff up, so that's why it's all taped off and stuff now in the body shop. And I just wanted Joe to see that we are working on your car, buddy. The square body trucks are actually very popular right now. We have a few really nice pieces. I'm going to just focus on a couple here that we have up and ready to go. I got two trucks that came out of Georgia. A good customer of ours. He had them in his collection. After his mother passed, he was shuffling a lot of stuff around, moving some of his stuff that he owned and selling some stuff off. And anyway, we acquired this red 83 and then a black 86 from him. So they're both K10, four-wheel drive, short boxes. They've been completely restored. This one is definitely over the top, super nice. I mean, all new paint, wheels, tires, bumpers, grills, interior, seat covers, dash pad, headliner, carpet, bed liner, everything. And this thing, jump in, turn the key, fires right up. This thing is a fun truck to drive. It's even got power windows, power locks, air conditioning, all that's working. Beautiful red K10 four-wheel drive short box. I know it's kind of hard to see, it's underneath the lift here. Dylan's going to show some other footage that we have of it outside in the sunlight. Same thing. This truck also came out of Georgia, same owner, out of his collection. We touched up the paint, detailed, buffed it, freshened up the interior, carpet, headliner, wheels, tires, bed liner, full tune-up, short box, black, dark charcoal, gray interior, air conditioned. This one also has, as far as power options go, it is a power windows, power lock truck as well. So 4-wheel drive, K10, short box. We got 2 really nice ones. We got several on our website, but these are 2 of the nicer pieces that we have available now. Check them out. All right, I just want you guys to know that a lot of cars on our website. We got a lot of really nice low mileage stuff right now, especially in the Trans Am world. Check out our website. We got 2 special edition 4-speed 77 Bandit cars as well in our inventory. We got a lot of new merchandise. We're ready for the holidays. Got some new stuff coming in. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to everything we got going on. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. You have any questions, anything you want to see, don't hesitate to reach out or give us a call. Thanks.